Hello, everyone, and this is Nexus News. Now, I understand that this is our first time actually being broadcast on the planet 732 Earth. Let me explain what we are. We are newscasters that are at the center of all dimensions, multiverses, everything. And we see everything. We see everything. And it's only one day of year that we are broadcast across the multiverses and dimensions. And for some reason, the planet 732 Earth has not been able to see us or hear our broadcasts, probably because it's at the worst place in all of the multiverses. Like none of us actually want to go there. We won't even go there to vacation, truthfully. Even if I feel like getting a bit of the rough and tuggles, I don't go to that planet. It's horrible. Anyway, I am your lead anchor, Roy G. Biv, and as always, with me, please introduce yourselves, co-anchors.
Your respect, Tifado. Your respect.
I guess. Yo, what's up, it's Jamal.
Thank you, Jamal. Always the most... I don't even know how to explain it, truthfully.
Always
So
the
folks,
most sexiest. That's what it is.
That's what it ain't. What up? What up?
HR. So let's start with some of our first news stories. This just in from Metropolis. We have finally heard word from Lex Luthor on the re-election of Trump, and his response was, yeesh, at least I was only going after the aliens in outer space. You can always trust him to have an opinion like that. What have you got for us, Jamal?
I mean, I did hear some news. It's about this game called like Kingdom Hearts 4. And the fact is, we're still waiting. That's the news.
Respect. I mean, actual co-anchor respect, not respecting Kingdom Hearts.
Fine, whatever.
Yes. From Earth 227, the place where there's no place like home. When your family's around, anyways. Okay. The joke fell through. On this universe, Batman has been arrested. And because he's been, oh no, he hasn't been arrested. He's been sued into retirement by all the people whose butts he beat.
Can that work for the orange guy?
I didn't hear it.
Retirement?
He is going to, that's a very long lawsuit.
Yes. And strangely enough, Bruce Wayne is nowhere to be found. What was that, Turbo? Oh, you're on the roof. And there's Yoda. Okay. Back to you, DeVoe.
Poison.
That girl is.
Mm-hmm.
The Hair Club for Men is making a return, and their spokesperson is Vegeta. When asked for why he decided to accept this proposal, he said, I am the prince of all Saiyans and hair transplant recipients. Well, he and Bulma will be swimming in dough.
But I thought he took the deal because it was over 9,000.
He said that was, good job. He said that was only the icing on the cake.
I guess. I mean, to switch things up, we got a new reality coming out. It's called Real Housewives of DC. We got a couple ladies that you might know of. We got Amanda Waller, we got Harley Quinn, we got Hawkgirl, we got Wonder Woman, and we got Satana. So, like, let's see how that works. It's gonna drop. Was like, I think it was like on Mother's Day. So I was like, what, next month? That'll be a good show to watch all the ladies going on. So, ladies, if you are Housewives fans, go ahead and watch it. You can watch it on Max.
Amanda Waller, you say?
Yeah, that's my girl.
The Wall.
Interesting. What have you got for us, Respect?
So this piece of news just came via Turbo. It's on the roof, so you know it's crazy. On Earth Prime Rib, it's a news is circulating that pretentious nerds aren't overreacting if you deign to say that you've never read a comic book classic like Watchmen. I mean, they're not acting pretentious at all. It's a whole totally different world from ours, right? Back to you, Div.
I'm very curious about that statement. Wow. Really mirror universe kind of thing going on there.
It won't happen here. Because everybody's always in your face talking about, you haven't seen this? You haven't played this? Those rapscallions can't stand them.
Interesting perspective.
We don't all have premium TV.
No. Some of us don't even have adequate TV.
Some of us don't have anyways.
King T'Challa, also known as Black Panther, has been indicted on fraud charges because it's been found out that he was the African prince in everyone's DMs on MySpace. Sad to see him fall.
Always taking brothers down, huh?
But he never yielded.
No.
So why?
But his powers have now been stripped away. What do you got for us, Jamal?
I'm gonna get my boy T'Challa out. I got connections. Anyway, I just heard that there's like a new spokesperson for like some shampoo named L'Oreal. The model was named Sephiroth. I mean, I thought Sephiroth was a girl, but like from like the back because of all that long, luscious hair. But then when I saw from the front, it was a guy. I mean, hey, I'll still bang. I'm just saying. But you know, that's a new spokesmodel.
Does it help dandruff?
I mean, yeah, with a little bit of materia and like, you know, some Genova cells, it'll help out.
Very well. What have you got for us, Respect?
So, from Earth, I wish I was taller. I wish I was a baller. We've received news via Turbo here on the ceiling that Sue Storm of the Fantastic Four fame has spurred the advances of Namor, Reed Richards, and T'Challa himself, all for her short king, Mole Man. She sees him as environmentally conscious, a master tactician, and a hopeless romantic. When she tried to go into detail about the nether realm, you know, when it comes to Mole Man, the press collectively said no one wants to hear all that about Mole Man. Turbo, thank you. Back to y'all.
I have many questions, but I already have 4 strikes against me, so I'll let it go. Unfortunately, it's very sad for me to say this, that Splinter has been arrested as well. He has been arrested on charges of fraud, seeing as how Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael are no longer teenagers, and he has been taking the adoption checks all these years. He has gone away for a long time.
You got it.
I thought it was for the pizza that he stole.
Well, no, that was from the children, well, when they were teenagers. And that's part of their juvie record, so it... Yeah.
I could have sworn I saw him on the streets like 2 weeks ago in our neck of the woods, stealing like a whole pie of pepperoni pizza.
No, that was probably someone with a very heavy fur jacket. Next story, Jamal. Next story. Continue.
Okay. Well, I hate to say this, y'all. Y'all know a little dude named Ash Ketchum?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
apparently he is getting his title of Pokemon Master stripped away
Cool.
because apparently he lied about his age. He's not 12 years old. He's actually 30. You figure after all these years, he would have at least made his age right. I mean, I know black don't crack, of course, but you know, at least get your age right. So since he didn't get that right, his title's gonna be stripped away.
Well, I guess they are all getting it. They are saying that they've got to catch them all, and he's going to catch all of those charges. Sad, sad.
Pokemon.
What have you got for us, Faddle?
So this isn't from Turbo. This is from me. I got this news myself. From Earth, Marcus Garvey. The Krakoa era has become the standard for all of the X-Men because they love living and not being hated on by MAGA extremists. It is a world where you can love who you love, take them legal Krakoa drugs, have fights to the death, and keep coming back. And only all mutants are invited to the barbecue, excluding Franklin Richards.
Zinga. Yes, that boy will never.
Yep. Krakoa era for life.
Yes, the crack era. I remember it well.
Oh crap!
There was a place on 125th. Sorry, never mind. Sad news. Adventurer, and one of the most widely known adventurers out there, Changa, has been diagnosed with scurvy. Best of luck, speedy recovery, Changa.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't lice or the clap.
I've never heard of him. Never heard of Changa.
133 art universe. So very adventurous. Jade Obelisk. Incredible. Hopefully he recovers.
More like Jade Garbage.
See, I thought you were talking about Obelisk Tormentor, like the Egyptian god, but that's here nor there.
Almost.
Okay. All right. In other news, there was a call to a house, apparently for for child services. Apparently, there was a guy named Tucker. First name is Shao. Apparently, there's some issue with his daughter and the dog. They've both gone missing, but now he got a new big dog for some reason that starts to talk. Don't know what's going on. Might be going to jail. Just saying. It's some weird stuff. Apparently, some short kid with like a metal arm, like a giant robot, was telling the story. I don't believe him because I know that they did some shady stuff. They were trying to find stones, and trying to sell them off or whatnot. So I don't know.
The stones were probably crack. They're probably trying to sell crack. That sounds like that's probably that's not something that we they were trying to find stones. They were trying to find that rock. That's what was happening.
But it was only like this big. It's not even like barely an ounce.
I know, but maybe that's all they need to get some polish for their aluminum arms or zinc. I don't know what the arms are made out of. It's ridiculous. Hopefully they'll find the daughter and the dog. Hopefully this dog is a special service dog, and because it can talk, we'll be able to tell them they're this way, or I've smelled the scent X amount of hours ago. Hopefully this dog will be able to help them out with that.
Nah, because all they said in the report it was that the dog could say Edward and Big Brother, so that's not helping.
We'll have to follow up on that case. That sounds very interesting and alarming at the same time.
I'll find out later. I guess somebody named Scar will probably take care of it. Who knows? Let's keep going.
Probably just need some Neosporin on that scar. Respect. What have you got for us?
Yes, from Earth and All That Ain't Happening. Semi-acclaimed author Robert Cleophas Jored has officially stopped giving a damn about sliders in Star Trek, leaving his friends and family to breathe a collective sigh of relief. His wife was quoted at, "Thank God he stopped talking about sliders in Star Trek." our marriage can be saved. I'm crying. Back to you.
I feel that was a very personal story for you, Robert, and I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Turbo will console me on the ceiling.
If you want to cry in the back, my studio has like that personal crying room.
I'm already sweating quite profusely
Sweating is different from crying, okay?
from my blue hair.
Yes. On other news, Han Solo admits that he did shoot first. In fact, he shot the sheriff, and he did, in fact, shoot the deputy.
I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah. We all knew. We all knew. We just couldn't say nothing. But yeah. But unfortunately, because of statute of limitations, he cannot be brought up on charges. Yeah. We all knew. We all knew. Yeah.
Damn, Solo. But speaking about space, okay. You know the homie, the witness dude with like dilate pupils and multiple heads coming out of his head and stuff.
Oh, is he on that stuff too?
He's on a lot of stuff. But apparently he just released news of his next planet to do a conquest for, and apparently it's Uranus. Point that finger at me one more time. Roy, one more time. Point that finger at me one more time. I swear.
Respect. In other news.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have.
You've always been one of our best, and I truly appreciate your respect. You and Turbo and Yoda. In other news, this is baffling, obviously. As you said, the story about Batman, there are other Earths with Batman on them. In one Earth, Batman's identity has been found out as being Bruce Wayne. And when we interviewed people on the street, verbatim, they all said the same thing, and I quote, "Yeah, only a rich white man would roam the streets beating up impoverished people, telling them to talk, and then ride away in a big-ass car."
Sounds like my childhood.
Sounds like 2025, right? Topical.
I mean, I'm gonna join you, Roy. Where's my cognac? Let me get my cognac.
Outstanding. Yeah, that was just a disturbing story, but I think we all knew that one too, right? I mean, we do see everything that's happening in these universes, and we kind of knew. I mean, look at the chin. The chin alone tells you that he's Batman. I mean, really, just all those issues, money, Martha. Well,
enough with the Martha crap, okay?
The pearls all over the street. Yeah,
that was some bad jewelry, okay? If your pearl snapped like that, that's some bad jewelry right there. That means that shit was cheap. It was cheap.
I feel swap meet. I feel she may have had a green ring around her neck as well. Probably from her fake pearls.
That means Thomas Wayne didn't do her right. It was cheap. Cheap jewelry. Probably some swap meet.
I'm thinking Bruce got it when he was at a carnival, and it was a game, and she was just wanted to make her son happy, and she wore it because of him. I blame Bruce. I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean, he did want to go to the movies.
And what happened afterwards? Let's go down the alley, crime alley. Well, there was a crime. Two of them, matter of fact. Very sad. Calendar Man has a tantrum over daylight savings time and leap year.
Wow, you just gonna cut me off like that? See, this is why once a year type of thing, because I can't stand you half the time.
Where's my
At
activator?
least respects me, okay? You with your cheap behind weave, okay?
I don't involve myself with the faddle. Okay, leave me out of the faddle. Please respect T.
It is your last name though, so I figure you would be more in depth in the battle than anyone. That's what I figured.
I mean, even respect T's hair is better than yours.
Thank
I had
you.
a bad perm.
I can't
And
see
whose fault is
anything.
that?
I can't see anything
I had. Oh god, we lost him again.
behind my hair.
There's. Yes.
All right, fine. You go finish your story, and I'll go tell mine afterwards.
No, that was the story. Yes. Calendar Man had a tantrum because of that.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Get back to mine. Since somebody want to interrupt me, I could be on tour right now. Be talking to Ariel because she fine, but whatever. Anyway, so for all you health conscious people or whatever, there's this new product called Sensu beans. Like you eat one, your knees don't break anymore. Especially if you in your 30s, your knees don't break anymore. Your back feels fine. You don't get arthritis or whatever. You just got to talk to some random behind cat named Corn.
Do they sell them in bulk?
I mean, it's only you only get like 2 because like inflation and like stuff like that, but it'll still do you as long as you don't hurt yourself afterwards.
I'll ask for the
And
link
don't
later.
cook it. Don't put no seasoning on it. I know us people, we like a seasoning. You just eat it plain and you fine, okay? That's it.
Sure.
Trust the cat, okay?
So no adobo.
No adobo, no Larry's, no salt, no pepper,
No Lowry's.
Wow.
no
Wow.
Larry's,
No sazon.
no MSG, no nothing. Just eat it plain, okay? No bacon, egg, and cheese.
Mhm.
No pork or egg and cheese on a roll, just plain.
Sounds Caucasian to me.
Well, I mean the cat's white, so
Oh, okay. Oops.
that like I wasn't trying to go with much that detail, but if you want to know, the cat is white.
I did a faddle. Sorry.
I'll get the information from you later for that bean.
All right. And then I got in also other news.
Yes.
Since like I guess this thing like eggs are like a new topic, especially like around like the whole multiverse and whatnot. Like eggs are a new thing. Apparently, there's a new line of eggs coming to like this country called the United States or whatever, and they saying if you have like one coin, not a penny, just like some gold coin looking thing, you talk to a man named Mario and you get like a whole Yoshi, and they produce eggs, and you just eat the eggs, and then like that kind of helps with the egg problem, I guess. I don't know. Bowser's telling me this stuff.
Is Yoshi a chicken?
I don't know, some dinosaur-looking thing that doesn't have no teeth. And apparently, this man like rides him around the entire country or whatever, trying to sell off eggs.
Yeah, we'll have to follow up on that because I don't. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that exactly. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I watch a lot of Food Network, and I don't know if I've ever heard of a Yoshi egg. I don't know if that.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I know it has spots on it, but apparently, if you crack it, it's like looks like a regular like chicken egg, but just 3 times bigger.
And it's just one big ass coin.
I mean, like, it's like enough to put in like your pocket. Like if you were like a plumber, just like put it in like your pocket or whatever.
Oh, like the carpenter pants that they used to wear, like
Yeah.
that kind.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I do like scrambled eggs.
There you go.
I don't think I can find a coin, and it'd probably be hard for me to find carpenter pants, I would think. I'll be honest with you.
Now you go to Old Navy. Or if not, if you're looking for cup, go to Home Depot.
That works out better, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool.
Have it your way, right?
Yes. Yes.
But it's not Burger King.
Oh, okay.
You can't have it our way.
Another faddle. Another faddle.
In other news, black superheroes with electrical powers have band together to help the black community during times of need by telling them, get away from those electric companies, we got you. When asked why they did this, they said, power bill too damn high, bro. We're saving people thousands of dollars. During the summer, it's going to be so nice. Thank you very much to Black Lightning, Static, Storm, and someone made a very special guest appearance. Black Vulcan came out of hiding and helped out the community as well. Thank you, Black Vulcan. I wish he had brought the chief with him because a nupchuck.
Who said you could sit? Did I tell you could sit?
Who, me?
Yeah, respect to you.
You better respect T. Fattle.
Well, not with Roy over here doing like he had some type of party and not shared mine.
Is that all the news we have for the folks today?
Yeah, because I'm short with news. All these high prices of trying to find news in everywhere. I got to pay off people just to get stories because everybody wants some freaking money.
Yeah, Turbo.
Wait, what?
Turbo has not provided me with any more stories from the sailing. So I am good to go. No more fattling today.
But I do have one more announcement. I'm going on tour.
Oh.
It's called the 90s tour.
Oh.
And like past things. So it's me. So like I said, it's your boy Powerline. I got Ariel with me. Both like new and old. I got oh shit, my earrings in the way. I got Tiana. I got what's her name? I got Esmeralda. So this is gonna be a whole party.
Oh my goodness. Now, is this just a tour, or are you going on like one of the cruises as well?
No, Black people, we don't do cruises.
That was the perfect answer.
We stand on the road.
Well, I have one last news story. Unfortunately, Popeye, the sailor, has been canceled because he was seen eating a pork chop instead of spinach. When asked for comment, he said, "Ha-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka." None of us know what that means, truthfully. No one knows what that means.
Draws. That's what that was.
I cannot confirm that. I'm going to be honest with you. So on that note, folks, thank you so very much for joining us for this occasion where once a year we give you news from all across the multiverses and dimensions. And congratulations to the 732 Earth for getting your first broadcast. We're still not going to go there because we've heard what goes on there, and it's ridiculous. It makes no sense. I just don't know what to say. So on behalf of that, I am Roy G. Biv.
Jamal.
Respect T. Fattle.
And have a very good day. And remember, April Fools only comes once a year, but fools are here all year round.
Here.
See you later.